Hi everybody, it's Anne here, and today we are on day number 4 of the Papercraft Society Advent Calendar. So today's instalment is this beautiful stamp set which has so many different sentiments. You can use this, you know, for so many different members of your family. Doesn't just have to be Christmas either. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you an idea of what we're going to make with it. Okay everybody, so I have got my stamp set ready, and what we're going to do is I've got some Versamark ink, just a black ink, and I've got a tumbled glass in Distress Oxide. So I've got some Miri card, I've got a 5x7 card, and then I've got a piece of card to go on the front, and this is what we're going to work on. So I'm going to take some low tack tape, and that was a fail because it wasn't long enough, and I'm going to mask this sort of maybe 3/4 of a way, no, let's say about half of the card actually, and I'm just using these little lines on my craft mat to try and get it straight. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to work on this bit. So yeah, it's about three-quarters of a way down. So I'm going to use the little snowflake stamp here, which I've already got on a block, and I'm going to wipe it over with a anti-static bag. And then I'm basically going to stamp this with Versamark, and then I'm going to heat emboss it just with some silver embossing powder. Just randomly stamp the little snowflake. Hopefully that's okay. Then I'm going to take my embossing powder and pop it on here. Now we've got some gorgeous little snowflakes. This one didn't work, so I may just do that one again. That is such a pretty little snowflake. I'll just give that a bit of a wipe again. That's so pretty. So I can pop this away, and then while I do that, I will heat set my snowflakes. So I'm quite happy with that, and then what I'm going to do is I have got, as I said, some tumbled glass Distress Oxide. I'm going to use this scrap piece of paper again, and I'm going to ink again all of the over here, and the tape will protect the top part of the card, which is what I don't want to ink. So I just prefer to let that sort of rest for a little bit, because I find if it's hot and you go over with ink, you tend to find that it will smudge even though it's embossing powder. So just make sure it's sort of cooled down, and then we will go over this. Okay, and if we just take a little cloth or a rag or something and just wipe over, and it will just bring the sort of sparkle back into, you know, from the embossing. Okay, so I've just got a little rag, just wipe over this, and it should just bring the shine back. Okay, so now we can take our tape away, and now we have just a nice sort of strip on the bottom of the card. And then what I've done as well is I've took a piece of vellum and I'm going to lay this over here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the wishing you a Merry Christmas sort of in the middle. Again, I'm going to heat emboss that with the same embossing powder. So if I just wipe that over again, get the Versamark ink, and I'm just going to really sort of aim for the middle of the strip of vellum as much as I can, really. And then I will tip my powder on that. Very pretty. And then again, I can heat set that with my tool. So I will quickly do that. There we go. So this can then get glued on to the back. We'll just fold it around the back of the card. Then the same with this side. And then I'm going to glue this onto my mirror card piece, because I wanted it to be quite sort of clean and simple looking, which it definitely is, but I do really like that sort of clean and simple look. just glue this on here because I don't want to blind you with the silver. That just gives a nice sort of little outline. And then I'm going to use foam pads just to prop this up on the front of the card. Make sure it's not the wrong way, because I have a habit of doing that. Now I think that is so simple. It's just so pretty, very elegant, very clean and simple. So yes, there we go. Okay everybody, so that was day number 4 of the Papercraft Society Advent Calendar. So don't forget to join us tomorrow when we will have day 5 and something really great in store. So see you all later. Bye for now.